In this video, we'll learn how to sync our config backups and rules with an external Git repository. So whenever you get your configurations, the backups, and also write a new rule or want to test your rules against your devices, you can also sync whatever you have inside Netpeak with an external Git repository. That could be GitHub or GitLab, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to try GitHub. There are some prerequisites for you to be able to do that. The first one is you need a token from GitHub with the appropriate permissions. We'll get to that in a minute. Then you need to create two repositories, for one rules and the other one is for configuration backups. Then you go to your Docker Compose file and set the necessary parameters such as GitHub username and URL. So let's do that. I'm going to go to GitHub and create two repositories. So from here, click on New Repository. The first one is rules repo. This is how I'm going to name it. Can be public or private. I'm going to add a README so I have something in the repository for it to be initialized. Now I'm going to create another one. This time I'm going to call it configs-repo. Public again, add a README. Now that we have these repositories, I'm going to go to settings, scroll down, go to developer settings, click on personal access token or paths, and I'll choose tokens, which is the traditional way of getting tokens. From here, I'm going to generate a new token, again classic, and the node can be netpeak-demo. Now, you need full control of private repositories, and for that, you need to check on this option, and as a result, all these other options are marked. You can change the expression date or not, but this is all I need regarding permissions. So I'm going to generate the token and copy what I have here, put it in Notepad or something. This is the only time you're going to see this text unless you copy that somewhere. Now let's go to our project. This is the Netpeak project. So this is my Docker Compose file for my Netpeak instance, and I'll find this section gitd and go to environment variables. There are a few things here we need to set before we're able to actually push to our newly created branches. The first one, the first parameter is enable external push. This is going to be true. And external Git username, you're going to choose your own username or organization ID. And here, just paste in the token that you just copied. So after this video, I'm going to remove the repositories as well as the token I generated. So this token will no longer be valid. Now, we get to the mappings here. We have a dictionary key and value pairs. The first key is rules default.git. You don't need to change that. Here, you need to paste in the URL, the Git URL for the rules repository. So from here, I'm going to go to both repositories I created, rules repo, go to code, HTTPS is what I want, copy to clipboard, back here, paste, again back here, go to configs, HTTPS, or yes, copy, and go here and paste. So there we go, we have our mappings in place. The first one is for rules, the second one is for configs. Now, this is all I want, so I'm going to save my compose file. And from here, I'm going to say docker compose up -d -build. The instance has started, so I'm going to go back here, go to my Netpeak instance, give it a refresh, and there we go, we are here. So to test it out, I'm going to go to backups, choose one of my devices, or I can run it from here. Maybe choose Catalyst 8K. This is a public device. Backup now. This is the first one regarding the backups. I actually have some backups here, so we should be able to sync these as well. But the second thing I'll do is I'll go to policies, choose one of the rules here and run it, or maybe run policies from here. So I will give it a minute or two, and after I come back, I should be able to see my policies, rules, and also configuration backups in both my repositories in a branch called master. There we go. Both branches have recent pushes. Now I should change the branch, go to master branch. So because I have two devices, it created two folders for me. One is a Catalyst 8K device. It is running Cisco XE. The other one is XR. I can click on the folder and see commands, configurations, variables, and same for the other one. Now, if I go to rules, change the branch to master, these are all the rules that are synced with my rules repository. If I click on that, maybe go to one of them. As you can see, this is exactly the same thing you have on the Picker user interface, but this time stored in Git. So that's it for the video. I'll see you in the next one.